Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my reading journey. Hope we're all doing absolutely fantastic. And today, as usual, we're going to continue with the Daily Stoic. And I will read to you two more meditations out of this great book. So let's get started with the first one. How to be powerful. Don't trust in your reputation, money, or position, but in strength that is yours, namely your judgments about the things that you control and don't control. For this alone is what makes us free and unfettered, that picks us up by the neck from the depths and lifts us eye to eye with the rich and powerful. Epictetus Discourses. In a scene in Stephen Pressfeld's classic novel about Alexander the Great, The Virtues of War, Alexander reaches a river crossing only to be confronted by a philosopher who refuses to move. This man was conquer the world, one of Alexander's men shouts. What have you done? The philosopher responds with complete confidence. I have conquered the need to conquer the world. We do know that Alexander did clash with Diogenes the Cynic, a philosopher known for his rejection of what society prizes, and, by extension, Alexander's self-image. Just as in Pressfeld's fiction encounter, Diogenes' surreal confrontation with Alexander, the philosopher was more powerful than the most powerful man in the world, because, unlike him, Diogenes had fewer wants. They were able to look each other in the eye and see who really had control over himself, who had achieved the self-mastery required for real and lasting power. You can have that too. It just means focusing inward on acquiring power rather than outward. As Publius Syrus, himself as a former slave, put it, would you have a great empire? Rule your own self. Actors in a play. Remember that you are an actor in a play, playing a character according to the will of the playwright. If a short play, then it's short. If long, long. If he wishes you to play the beggar, play even that role well, just as you would if it was a cripple, a honka, or an everyday person. For this is your duty to perform well with character assigned to you. The selection belongs to another. Epictetus in Charion. Marcus Aurelius didn't want to be an emperor. He wasn't a politician who sought office, and he wasn't a true heir to the throne. As far as we can tell from his letters and from history, what he really wanted was to be a philosopher, but the powerful elite in Rome, including the Emperor Hadrian, saw something in him. Groomed for power, Marcus was adopted and put in line for the throne because they knew he could handle it. Meanwhile, Epictetus lived much of his life as a slave and was persecuted for his philosophical teachings. Both did quite a lot with the roles they were assigned. Our station in life can be as random as a roll of the dice. Some of us are born into privilege, others into adversity. Sometimes we're given exactly the opportunities we want. At the other times, we're given a lucky break, but to us it feels like a burden. The Stoics remind us that whatever happens to us today or over the course of our lives, wherever we fall on the intellectual, social, or physical spectrum, our job is not to complain or bemoan our plight, but to do the best we can to accept it and fulfill it. Is there still room for flexibility or ambition? Of course. The history of the stage is littered with stories of a bit parts that turned into starring roles and indelible characters. that were expanded in future adaptations. But even these begins with acceptance and understanding and a desire to excel at what we have been assigned. Alright guys, thank you for joining me today on this video. We're gonna continue tomorrow. Thank you, see you, and bye.